This is the Transformers Studio Series Buzzworthy Bumblebee. Bumblebee from Revenge of the Fallen. This is Studio Series figure number 74, I guess, in the regular packaging. I picked this up at my local Toy Kingdom store for a whopping $34. Super thanks to Hasbro for this amazing price increase. Well done, Hasbro. Let's get this figure out of packaging. And here is Buzzworthy Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee out of packaging, as well as a figure of Sam. Very nice. Actually, the sculpt is pretty good. The problem with this figure is it's done in the wrong colors. I distinctly remember there were more colors on what he was wearing. It was more white, gray, and some jeans. He's in his stealth suit, I suppose. Unpainted face. Man, Hasbro really scrimped on this figure. I don't know why. It could be anybody, not just Sam. So yeah, this one's useless. Okay, so on to Bumblebee. I don't know why, but I love this figure. If you loved Studio Series 49 Transformers Movie 1 Bumblebee, then you are going to love this figure. They changed only the front part of the car, which obviously is his chest. That's the only thing they changed, but everything else is the same. Obviously they've changed the paint apps, as well as the yellow plastic that they use. The yellow plastic is now that orangey yellow type of plastic that they've used for Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee figures, and for some reason I am just loving this figure. Speaking of the Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee figure, here is the figure with the original Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Bumblebee, a figure that has been very close to my heart. Revenge of the Fallen has always been my favorite Bayverse film, and this was one of the first really nice Revenge of the Fallen figures that I picked up. My wife and I hunted this figure down when we saw it at a hobby shop. It was an automatic buy, and I've kept it all these years, and this figure has now come full circle. Now we have the original figure face to face, vis-a-vis, with the new, updated, really awesome figure. I mean, for all intents and purposes, detail-wise and accuracy-wise, this one, oh yeah, it's a pretty good figure. But if you just want a really nice Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee toy, I say stick with this one. Or get that Hunt for the Decepticons Bumblebee, because these were a lot more fun, a lot more durable back in the day than these new Studio Series figures. And for more size comparisons, here he is with Studio Series Dino. And Dino is still 2 millimeters shorter head to toe than Bumblebee. I cannot believe it. I thought this guy was pretty small. I automatically believed that this would be much smaller than this figure, but no, this guy's pretty small. Looking at the details of this figure, figure's details are exactly the same as Studio Series 49 Bumblebee's. Got the same blaster, which you can store in the back if you wish. There's a peg right here. Just plug that in right there. You won't lose it. Let's take it out for the moment. So far, so good. I think I got really lucky with this copy. All the joints seem to be not super tight, but tight enough. No loose joints, no missing pieces. I think I got super lucky. This is the new grill, or the new bumper, new chest that they gave him. The only problem, I guess, or the only complaint, if I may, with this figure is I wish they gave us a new head. I mean, usually Hasbro does that. When they repaint the figure, turn it into a new character or something, they usually change the head sculpt. And I think all the budget went here, and there was not enough budget to make a new head sculpt. I wish they could have given us an unmasked Bumblebee head, since we already got this armored or battle helmet, battle mask Bumblebee head sculpt for the first version of this figure. Logic would dictate that they would just give us a new head sculpt, one that looked a little bit more like this one. Transformation is exactly the same as the original for Studio Series 49 Bumblebee. Let's transform Bumblebee very quickly, just so everybody can appreciate the figure. Okay. All right. Pop this out. This out. Like this. Okay. Okay. Come on now. Okay. They're still tight. I mean, it's a second version of the mold. And no mold degradation. Well done, Hasbro. Okay. Like this. And then this one goes like this. Okay. 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 Good. Okay. Okay. There we go. Put this up. Okay. Okay, there we go. I thought I was going to break the world record for transforming this one on the fly, like out of the package, never been transformed. I honestly thought I'd break the world record, but sadly, this figure put me to shame. Okay, are we good? Is that good? Okay, and there is Bumblebee, Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee in his alt mode, and it actually looks pretty nice. I'm really liking this new color, this new orangey yellow color. This is the Bumblebee I've always known, because I bought a lot of Revenge of the Fallen figures back in the day, and I think Revenge of the Fallen toy line was one of the golden age of Transformers movieverse toy lines, and this one was pretty nice. This one, I think you can just tab that thing at the back, and it's like a, I don't know, some NOS. Okay, and amazingly, he still rolls very nicely despite all the kibble underneath the chassis. And Sam, oh, Optimus, I'll get my sock and resurrect you with the Matrix. Like, the figure kind of scales well, I think. Yep. That's a good scale. Nice rims, some mismatched yellow bits. Yeah, that's gonna be a given, because there are a lot of painted transparent clear plastic, so that's a given. But all in all, I think I'm still very pleased. I might just end up keeping this one. I don't know if none of my buddies want it. For those who have not picked this up, I'll probably just keep it. And so some final thoughts on this figure. I think it's great, except for that head sculpt. I wish it could have been an unmasked version of Bumblebee's head. This figure is going to get a solid 9 out of 10 for me. If you loved the first version, you're going to love this figure. If you're a big Bumblebee fan, you collect the Studio Series Bumblebee figures, this is an absolute must-have. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this figure. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.